Here is Jasmine and 6 at the TLC clinic at Indian River Riding Club in Vero Beach on March 21st. I'm going to let both your videos go through regular play and then do a slow play review. The video on the left is your morning run. It would have won the jackpot, or excuse me, the morning runs, but the afternoon run, because you left the third barrel up, did win the jackpot in the afternoon, and you won clinic champion because of it. So I'm going to let it go through regular play, slow motion now, and critique it. So in the morning, I like how you come in with a good amount of speed. That's the video on the left. And then you realize she's running pretty hard, so you went ahead and did a two-hand check. What I notice about 6 is she tries really hard for you. Two-hand check her there, and then you go to the horn and do a little bump with your inside hand, and she actually comes around really nice for you. So I think sitting early with the amount of speed that you came in was very smart. I do want you to notice on both videos, morning and afternoon, how nice that she comes in for you. We'll look at the video on the right. You check her again with the two-hand check, and then when you let her go to when you go to the horn, you're doing little inside bumps, and the little inside bumps looking really where you want to be. On a horse that's not wanting to hunt their first barrel, it is really a good idea to do what you're doing with the two-hand check to set the rate, and then little inside hand bumps to just remind them. You definitely don't want to be leaning to the inside. In the morning, you sat more in the center of her, and the afternoon, you're a little bit tired because of the heat all day, and you're just leaning a little bit to the inside. But just watch that. I do like the little inside bumps, though, of your hand, both morning and afternoon, after you do your two-hand check. It just lets her know that you're coming in for this turn. I really like your hand position both morning and afternoon. You have nice low hands. You're sitting deep for her in the morning. She was really scooting in the morning. You didn't have to sit quite as deep in the afternoon, but side by side, it's almost identical first barrel, morning and afternoon, and I think it's just a really pretty run. Look there, it's almost identical the entire run, and around that first barrel. And then you get up, two hands, ride her up into the hole. And right here, you can see she's anticipating more in the afternoon than the morning, which is pretty normal after a long, hot day of a clinic. And she sets up pretty hard, but you stay up in the saddle more in the afternoon than you needed to in the morning. She does cost herself a little bit of time. Because you had nice pockets going in, but because she was rating so hard, you had to make her give you a little bit extra room. She kind of took your pocket away on the back because she was wanting to turn a little early. So losing her pocket on the back made her take the pocket just barely a little bit extra on the exit. But still, you're riding really pretty, Jasmine. I'm just so proud of how good you're clicking with this mare. And you can see in the afternoon, you kind of hung on her a little bit more. You got back to two hands a little quick. You could have probably just pitched to her head and pulled up on that horn and drove her with your legs out. Just like on the left, you're a little bit less in her way, and she doesn't pop up as much as on this side. If you notice when you come out here, you're not quite as on her head on the left as you were on the right. So again, it's a really pretty run. You're making up time. I'm going to speed this video up to where you were here. The difference in the morning and the afternoon when you tip the barrel on the left is, if you notice, you went to the horn early on both of them. Okay, you're riding two hands on both of them right there, and then as you go forward on this one, you give her not quite enough pocket, and she's really thinking turn. So because she's thinking turn, she's already taken your pocket away way back here. In the afternoon, you gave her an extra foot of room going to your pocket. So when she set up hard on both of them, on the morning run, you couldn't avoid it because you looked in, you were already out of position, and so you caught it on the back. But you were smart in the afternoon. You gave her that extra foot of pocket, and then you had a clean run, and you were able to win the jackpot, which is always the smarter move because then you win the money too. So great job, Jasmine. I'm so proud of you. You really are riding 6 beautiful, and you've such a mature young lady, and and I'm just so proud of you and so glad you came to the clinic. It's been fun watching you go from chump to 6 and go from the 4D to the 1D and 2D now. So anyways, congratulations, girl, and it was really fun to watch how hard you've worked to become where you're at now. Good job.